Can I see your pencil for a second?
Sure.
What did you say it was called? Yellow something?
Yellow Duck.
Yellow Duck.
Yeah, it's a free thing. You can use it to generate RMTP, whatever the fuck it is. I don't remember.
RPMs.
Yes, RPM. Yeah, get your rotations going. All right, let's see. So we're rolling here. We'll get the this thing out of the way. Take 1 week off and nobody's waiting for us. Oh wait, somebody's here now. There we go. Just as I say it.
I just told my very supportive podcast friends about it, so we might get some traffic.
All right, we're gonna bring it in.
As usual.
Man, Zach is here.
Welcome, Zach.
Zach, is Chris still dead? Yeah, kind of. He's kind of dead.
Chris ain't here, and this has been our joke since when I was seeing Zach. Every time I see him now, we talk about how Chris is actually dead now.
Right.
Because he killed him.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Remember?
He said I worked very hard to kill him.
Yeah.
He's right. Yes. You're right, Zach. I forgot all about that.
He's blue fluorescent powder in a coffee can in his back seat.
Yep, exactly right. Yeah, you killed him well. You
killed him with kindness.
Yes, right.
And with extreme prejudice.
The deadliest 1-2 punch. That's it. The deadliest one. Right in the neck.
I love your carotid artery.
I love you right in the neck.
So much. I wanted to burst.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Spill blood everywhere.
Well, we've got two people. Who knows who number two is? We know we got Zach.
Where we can go from here, the heights we can reach.
Zach says he paid a shaman.
To bind his soul.
That's it. You got to lock him up. It's like Ghostbusters.
That's right. Yeah. You
can trap him in there. All right. Listen, to the two of you who are watching on the internet, one of which is Zach, who knows what's going to happen here?
Anything can happen.
As I'm about to announce once we start the show. Oh, Nikki's here. Hi, Nikki. You're two. So very good. That's it. So Juan will be here later. I'm sure Deirdre will drop in at some point. And we'll be fine. No, I'm not even going to talk about it. We'll just talk about it on the show. Yeah. There's no reason. We do have another Patreon supporter now.
Do we?
Well, I'll talk about that on the show too. Yeah. So, okay. All right. We're going to start the show. My brain is completely fried.
We need this content.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Gate and then space. What does that do? Does that blow your mind? That just happened.
This corner weighing in at 180 pounds.
Darkness, everybody!
You've got a dirty, whorish mouth.
Bunch of fucking amateurs. Am I wrong? No. Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay, then.
Hail to the king, baby.
Oh, fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.
You tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you. I'm kidding. We'll run back by tonight. Okay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt.
And Miles.
Miles is here.
Triple M.
What up?
This is Miles.
Miles Davis.
Miles Davis. Miles Davis is with us, and the Jazz King. This is the Jazz King's first foray into our video format. For those of you following us on the internet, I believe. Is that correct?
It's actually the second time.
Second time. We were doing video when you were here last?
It was one of the first times you did it. Yeah.
Oh, well, that would be why. Okay, all right, very
familiar
good.
Face.
So, familiar face you've seen before, back again, and ready to help fill in the void that was left by the black hole that is Chris's absence now. But that's okay. You know, Zach took care of everything for us, as we've talked about on a previous episode. Zach made sure that Chris is banished at least for several thousand years. So as long as the spells hold up, we have to keep the salt in front of the door downstairs. But it seems to be working so far.
The only counter he has is technology at this point. If he can somehow rift into other dimensions,
that's really when we're going to be fucked.
But religion, we got it covered.
We've got, that's exactly right. Between Zach and I, we can definitely handle the spiritual aspect of things.
You have a spell floor in your room.
I do. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Well, we've got whatever we need. But yeah, if technology, my networking skills only go so far when it comes to technology. That's why I sort of dropped out of the computer world pretty early on. I didn't want to risk it. Didn't want to risk it getting in all that networking and get quantum leaped somewhere, and I don't know where the fuck I was. I don't want to get into all that shit.
You get troned into a computer game.
I'm just going to wake up on a bike just flying 4,000 miles an hour down a beam of light. Oh, what the fuck is going on?
Am I in a coma or am I out of a coma
yes. Now? What is going on? Is this the Matrix that I take a pill? I don't know what's happening.
I feel like the worst dream is our real lives.
Yeah, that's right. This is the nightmare.
I feel like I've not seen any evidence that Chris actually exists myself. I've never met him in person. So, I mean, he could be like one of those viruses from the reboot show in the 90s.
That's very true. That's I love this pull. Yeah. I used to watch that show so much, and I can't remember the names of like some of the characters.
I have no idea.
But when they reboot at like for like conceptually wise, and then they made like some of the characters like older adults. And they were like, did you see that? It was like a future version of the characters. It was like Bob was like the one dude with the dreadlocks.
Bob's the main dude.
Yeah. And then it was after that, the main dude was like, it was the green kid, but he was wearing like a leather jacket and like he looked like Mad Max and shit. He was all torn up looking and huge and like buff and shit. And they were dealing with all these other, like Megabyte was like the
Megabyte's
like this is all coming back to me now. I started downloading back to my brain.
You got some fiber optics going in the back here.
I'm just Neo this shit.
That's right. Yeah, just get that needle
and
out.
After this, I'm going to go sleep in a bunch of juice.
That's right. Juice is the best thing to sleep in. Fuck all this cotton thread count. Who cares? Juice, baby.
How much juice you got?
Juice me up.
What's your ounces? I want an ounce count.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's all about that. All about you got to fill up that pod, baby.
That show was fucking cool, though.
They remade it in 2015. They made it.
They remade it again
in Nickelodeon Canada.
Whoa,
they did it out down here, and it was live action, and they had tweens, but I don't know exactly what the premise was because I'm not in Canada.
Yeah,
I know they remade it.
We got to get some VPNs up there or something.
Yeah.
We got to cash in on this baby.
What's that all about?
Yeah, that's
I don't get it.
I don't know, but they did it again.
Was there a goose in it at least? And Molson.
Yeah, they were all a bunch of tweens sitting around drinking Molson.
Look, don't put it past them. Yeah, they love their beer in Canada.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I was buying my beer tonight, I saw two kids who weren't older than like 12.
Yeah.
And they all had piercings and shit, and they were buying the Visine that was behind the counter at the gas station.
Oh,
serious!
They're locking down this Visine because, like, you got apparently red eye is some kind of an implication that you're, I don't know.
Underage?
Drug sniffing dogs use eyes.
Yeah, you're. This is my logic. If a drug sniffing dog has eyes, I should be able to use these Visine that's behind the counter.
They used to make this like Visine stuff called Dozo. I don't know if they still make it, but when you put it in, it felt almost like you just put icy hot in your eyes.
God damn.
And it was horrific for like 90 seconds, but then you'd feel so refreshed.
Yeah.
And your eyes would be like reflective white.
I feel like that's kind of the principle of like you go to the doctor and you're like, Doc, my foot really hurts. And he takes a hammer, he smashes your hand. How's your foot feel?
Like major pain. He's
Want me to show you a little trick to take your mind off that pain? Yep. Yeah, my dad used to say that all the time.
This is my values growing up.
That's right, exactly right. Yep, that was a favorite line around the house. Yeah. Yeah, don't complain or you'll get something to complain about.
Major Pain was a solid movie.
I
watched that recently. It super holds up.
My favorite part of the whole movie is when he's telling the bedtime story of the horrific battle of the guy getting his legs blown off.
Flip up on you and walk on your hands, you ain't gonna make it. Yep.
It's supposed to be real sweet.
Yeah.
I liked when they were gonna go like Full Metal Jacket him, and he's laying there sleeping with his eyes open, and he just like puts his arm around the kid's dress and just blinks his eyes.
It's good. It's good. Well, I just made it back just about, about an hour ago. Just got back from Massachusetts for a few day foray. We left at 8 o'clock this morning and have been driving straight through. And my motherfucking phone was determined to take me over the George Washington Bridge, even though I expressly told it not to like 4 times.
I think that Google probably got scammed into buying the George Washington Bridge.
I think you're right.
It takes me through there every time too.
Because the minute that we got over the bridge, it was like, there's 4 possible options. Which way would you like to go? How about the way that I wanted to go the first time? Going up, I went over the Cuomo Bridge, which is you get a little more touchy, but it's still less traffic. So and I'd rather
so
the traffic.
molested, but I'm also got to my destination quicker.
Because there's no you don't have to change lanes like 4 or 5 times. Like I swear to God, I was trying to get on the ramp to get onto the bridge. Once I had got to the point of no return, I couldn't go any further to try and go another route. It's like, all right, we got to commit. We have to do the George Washington Bridge. So in the lane, and there is a Department of Transportation vehicle going backwards down the lane that I am in with a guy on the back holding these cones and dropping them, like coming towards me. I felt like I was in a fucking Mario game. And I had to get out of the way. He's dropping them and backing up towards us.
In a cloud with a stoplight.
Exactly right. I don't know what in the hell is going on here.
That can't be standard procedure.
I wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. Everybody's honking and pulling around each other. There's people sitting 3 cars deep in a 1 lane. It's a fucking nightmare. And then so we get up onto the ramp, and then my GPS is like, all right, you got to make a left-hand turn. So I make the left-hand turn, and it's like, all right, now exit to the right. That's 8 lanes of traffic.
Yeah.
We're going this way. I don't know where we're going, but we're not going that way. I hope that there's some way to get home that direction. Luckily, that just led us to the top of the bridge rather than the bottom of it. But I was about ready to just drive off the fucking bridge. So we'll just let the water carry us somewhere down. We'll figure it out.
I just made that trip too last week.
Did you?
It was really wild that you just made it.
Oh my God.
I went to New Hampshire. It said it would take me 7 hours, but then it made sure I went on that fucking bridge.
Yeah.
And then it took me fucking 12.
Yep.
12 hours to get there. And on the way home, put me on the Tappan Zee Bridge.
Oh boy.
7 hours home.
Yeah.
Versus the fucking 12.
Exactly.
It took me to get there.
I think we got up in 6 hours and 15 minutes going up because we took the Cuomo Bridge. Because there's no turning. You just go straight. Yeah, it was completely empty. There's nobody around. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
A bunch of cops.
Yeah, it's really weird because where the posts reconnect for the suspension part of the bridge, they're like little hands and the fingers just do this.
Oh no! Okay, brace yourself. We're going through the touchy zone.
Yeah, that's right. Just hold your breath for a minute. We're just going to floor it.
It's just Italian. That's all.
The bridge is just Italian.
It's full of meatballs.
It's just how we do it.
Meatballs and hatred.
It's all just a bunch of spaghetti suspension. That's all it is. It's just real thick pasta, but really dense. Just overcooked.
Al dente.
Tough. Yeah. That's undercooked, I guess would have to be it. Yeah, but what a nightmare that was. We were up in Plymouth, and originally we were going to be right next to Plymouth Rock. So I was going to be like, no, because I had a little bit of time, I was just going to walk over there. But we didn't end up.
So that's just the fucking place they landed, huh?
Oh, there's a jackasses coming into here. God damn.
Where's the remains of the Mayflower?
That's right. Show me the Mayflower. Hello? Is anyone here?
I'm not impressed.
I'll tell you, I came all this way to see the Mayflower, and you really have fallen through. I'm not impressed whatsoever.
I don't see Nina. I don't see Pinta. I don't see
none of these bitches anywhere.
I don't even see any tequila around here.
And that's really what I'm here for.
Just help me forget I even came to this place.
Somebody just let me forget about the goddamn George Washington Bridge. That's all I want.
These are all landmarks of disappointment.
That's it. It's just oh my God. It was a complete total nightmare.
What were you doing up there?
Well, one of our suppliers for the bookstore is up there, and so because we're transporting crystals, it's like massively expensive to ship them, especially right now. So we just go up there, we load up my Jeep, and then we drive them back.
What?
Yeah.
Why is it? What about crystals is expensive to ship just
they're
because they're heavy?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I thought there was
the
like
weight.
some kind of magic
Oh,
barrier.
no,
that had to be like wave magnets over
we
it.
have to pay the trolls at the George Washington Bridge. That's all part of the problem.
You gotta pay the troll toll.
Yeah.
if you wanna get in this boy's hole.
Yes.
That's the rules. It's very clearly laid out.
It's written on
It's
the top of the store.
It's in the signage. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. It's oh my god. But it was interesting. It was interesting. We wandered around I guess let's see. We went up on Monday night, trying to find somewhere to eat, and then finally we found this place. It was pretty good food. And then the owner's wife took us out to lunch on let's see, what's today? Today's Tuesday. On Monday, yesterday. And took us to this burger joint that was called, it was like Katie's, but there were 2 K's. It was like KKATI.
That's 1 K away from you. Real bad.
I know. I think it was implied. But it was a great burger joint. I'll tell you. It was a burger bar, but it was pretty good. Pretty good. I had a Hawaiian
Did it
burger.
look like a bunch of ghosts were cooking your burgers?
You couldn't see the kitchen, so it's possible. It's possible. It was definitely very clean. And so I don't know if that that's
I don't know what that means.
I don't know if it's in favor or what.
We got to go back over the Cuomo Bridge. We need to pivot.
That's right.
Right now.
Yeah.
So Katie's is delicious.
Katie's was good. It's worth a visit if you're up in that area. But it's also very apparent what their particular affiliations are. That we're getting up north, but real far up north. Yeah. So it's but it was good. It was once we got up there, it was nice. But when we got there, the room that I was staying in, because there was like 2. Because since there's no hotel there, basically that close to Plymouth. It's like I think it was like a Best Western or something like that. So it's basically like these rooms that are next to each other. Like I know. I was like, "What are you guys doing up this far north?"
How can it be the Best Western? It's northeastern.
We're literally on the East Coast right now. I can see the water. It's right there. Yeah, which you could. You see it right out the window. But yeah. So the first night I went in, I turned the heat on or turned the heat up, and so I'm sitting in bed. Watching what the hell was I watching? American Pickers or some stupid shit.
I was going to say Antiques Roadshow.
just about because the reason being the fucking TV that they had in there, there was no input button. It was just an on-off switch. So I always bring my Chromecast with me so that I can stream, but there's no fucking way to change it. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, this is bullshit. So I ordered a universal remote so I can stick it in my travel pack. So I'll always be able to change the fucking input.
You just throw the TV out the window of the hotel and you're like, there's not a TV in this one.
And I looked it up too, and it's specifically a hospitality TV. It's made to not have those buttons on it. Is that some bullshit or what?
Dude, those TVs freak me the fuck out because they also have cameras on them. So it's like you don't have the key buttons, but you can watch me
how's it going
down in here with the various prostitutes I clearly hired.
I mean, what else am I in a Best Western on the East Coast?
Exactly.
I'm trying to maintain separation.
That's right.
This is how you
I'm
commit
trying
crime.
to separate the continent. You know what I'm talking about?
Pangea, okay?
That's right, yeah. That's it.
Pangea.
Continental drift. I'm looking for some drifting action here. Yeah, come on now. Yeah.
Tokyo Drift in here.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
We're
about?
slipping and sliding, and there's tire marks all over this room.
And trust me, nobody in here is family. That's all you need to know.
This ain't no Olive Garden, and it ain't no Vin Diesel dinner table either. Hopefully.
Nope. Not regardless of what you might have heard over Katie's. Yeah.
But what do they need to watch you for? That's such a fucking
Right?
creepy
Like I always
thing.
try and put something over that. I guess the premise is like, oh, you're traveling, so you want to Skype with somebody, but it's like also you watch me, like no bueno.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me tell
exactly.
you, I work for the government, and I have tape over my webcam camera on my laptop because my brother told me to do it.
It's a good call.
And he's higher up than me, so
I have
know
a
that
Word document that I saved some of my favorite links.
Yeah.
And I just got a notification on it when I opened it this morning. Other people have been editing your document. Do you want the changes to save automatically? And I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this
Soft word.
Is there more? Microsoft Word, where have you been?
Where have you been?
It is 2 a.m. Climbing through my window.
Clutching your robe shut.
Like this.
Where have you been?
All I'm saying is, if they're interested in my Word documents, the camera is definitely up for grabs.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
The question is, did they add material to your list, or did
Right.
they take it away?
I did not click to
'Cause if
show
they're
me what was
updating-
saved.
Yeah.
If they update it,
See.
then
You got to do a save as on that one and say
make a
government
second
documents.
document where you can compare.
Yeah.
And then cross reference them. See if they're adding stuff. Maybe they're
This link has been clicked. It turned blue fuchsia.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get the colors right now.
Yeah.
This is not. They know red.
No,
Red,
no.
not purple.
It's not purple either.
Fuchsia, and that is
Fuchsia.
specifically a government color right there.
Yeah.
That's how you, that's how you know they're watching.
colors. How creepy is that, though? I mean, people really are probably just watching you through that webcam, and every time you use the Word document, you know.
I gave up on that
They
a
know.
long time ago because, as far as I'm concerned,
Check it out.
whatever.
I'm proud of what I got.
That's right. I am. I'm fine with it. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Come on now. Step up. Step that. Get out of my way.
Step right up. Come on, see?
Come on.
massive
Come on.
one-armed
Yeah, that's right.
monster.
That's right. Get up here. I'm busy.
Man eating chicken.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's it.
I'll tell you what, my hair is definitely sticking up like
Yeah.
alfalfas.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm on there.
Yeah. I'm not worried about it all. Juan's here. Hey, Juan. There he is. There he is.
It's time to actually start the show.
Yep. Now we can start. Juan's here. That's good. So let's see what else has been happening. Last week we missed a show. I was
dying.
I was dying. That was like the worst fucking thing I've ever gone through for years and years. I think since I had Mad Elf last. That's probably the last time I felt that bad.
Holy shit. I actually saw an ad for Mad Elf today in the grocery store or whatever.
Mhm.
And just a big giant like cartoon elf
Yeah.
plaster on the wall.
Yeah.
And I remembered immediately the last time I had Mad Elf was here.
Yeah.
And we were just jamming and goofing off. And I got super, super fucked
Oh
up
my God.
from like 4 of them.
Jesus.
Oh my
You
god.
know,
Yeah,
you know how much like Fat Tire I drink every week if you guys watch?
Yeah.
There's a couple Mad Elves will just do me all the way.
That's it. They're dry.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
I feel like the desert. I feel like Clint Eastwood is going to be traversing my body.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Looking
Yeah,
for
and
people to
even
kill.
he's squinting and all craggly.
Yeah.
Just, it's so dry in here. I'm drying out. Yeah.
There's a beer distributor in Redline. I think it's called CSS or something like
Uh-huh.
that. They have a shelf that's being held up by a bottle of Mad Elf from God knows when.
Nobody's ever going to touch it.
My buddy wanted to buy it, and
Yeah.
they let it, and it like was from years.
There you go. That's
Holy
some dangerous shit right there.
Yeah, that's no joke. I had it on tap once, and I got a pint of it,
Mhm.
and it took me a hot minute to go home.
Yeah,
I had to sit
yeah.
there for a bit. I ate a big juicy burger, and I was just like, still not ready.
Yeah.
I gotta just chill for a little bit.
That's some real shit.
It fucks you all up. And
Yeah.
It's got to be more than just the alcohol content because it's
It
not
has
super,
to be.
super high.
No.
Like not beyond, it's
Right.
not like 20% or some shit. It's like, I don't know. It's like
13.5.
It's the
Yeah.
cherries.
Serious
13.
shit though.
It's
Yeah.
heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, something else is in it because it doesn't have that. That's like Herculean strength.
Yeah.
They're making it with lead or some shit.
Right, it's got to be. It's got to be lead and asbestos. All the shit that they've been taking out of the buildings. Stuff it all.
do with it
That's
all?
right. Yeah, we got to do something here. We put it in the name. You got to be crazy. Mad, it's an old term, but you got to be mad to be able to drink this stuff. And whatever, you're taking your life into your hands.
How the Mad Hatters get had.
That's right.
They
Exactly.
get mad. They had to put their hats in the mercury, dip the hats in
That's
mercury.
right, it's all
Got mercury poisoning.
Mercury hat. There you go.
The rumor with Four Loko when it first came out was
Yeah.
they had to take it off the market right away,
Mhm.
and the rumor was it had morphine in it.
Oh,
So,
Now
well,
I wish I'd have had one.
that'll make you feel. Then,
The reason technically is that it had caffeine in it.
right.
Wow.
Well, everyone said morphine because I watched people straight up just fall over.
Fiends.
Like,
Yeah.
just we're done. Just, boom.
Yeah,
Man.
that's a quick pill, quick good night pill there.
Yes.
Gets the
Totally
job
done
done.
a 180 on that now that like seltzers are all the rage and
Mhm.
like White Claw and shit.
Right.
All these low calories. I want to drink something in a bottle that gets me so fucked up I can't even see straight
Yeah.
and stand upright.
Right. But still feel all right.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I don't want to feel unhealthy about it.
I'm fine with losing. Yeah, exactly.
Drinking for my health over here.
That's right. I got a marathon to run in the morning, and I don't want to walk at all tonight. Yeah.
Just
Cross behind my head.
That's right.
you want to feel better the next day, just put some Robitussin in there.
There you
It
go.
will make you feel better the next day.
That's
Is
what
that,
it's.
is that accurate?
No.
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 I thought I was getting Dr. Miles for a minute.
No, that's
I was about to do it.
Yeah.
You'll trip if you drink enough of that shit.
Well, that's what I want, though.
Yeah, I mean,
It's medicine.
it's medicine.
Give me my medicine. Yeah.
My throat won't be sore. I'll tell you
That's
that
what
much.
it's all about. Because I'm certainly going to be shouting and all
That's why I drink my
There
Robitussin,
you
because
go.
I drink for my health.
There you go. It's all about the health. If you-
Doctor prescribed.
That's right. If the doctor who works at the liquor store has taught me anything, it's that if you don't have anything if you don't have your health. That's what he told me.
He wears a white jacket or
Yeah,
something.
whatever.
He gives me a receipt. That's the same. That's like a prescription, right?
He's got dreadlocks. I don't think he even means to. That's how you know he's a doctor.
I know he's legit.
Yeah, he's the real
He's
deal.
too busy saving lives. Doesn't have time
Doesn't
to
have
wash his
time
hair.
for all this washing and trimming and combing. He's too busy. He's a good man. He's a good man. Good
doctor.
He's a good doctor.
Calm down. They're old ones. They don't stay babies forever, idiot. They're fucking stupid.
I don't know where it is. I thought I had that order. I guess I didn't put it order yet. It's a good doctor one. But anyhow, so I don't know what the fuck happened. I think I had like a stomach virus or something like that. And I did just enough drinking to completely destroy my immune system. Just enough.
Exactly
And so this thing just took over, and it was terrible. It was absolutely horrible. And as I go back to listen to these episodes, I'm talking specifically to myself in the future here. Don't do that again. It sucked really bad. I hated it. And don't do it again. But
it wasn't your fault though, because you got a viral infection.
It's true, but also because I didn't eat any dinner that night. I should have eaten some dinner.
What, old tacos in the back of your truck? You do need to just drink Robitussin. you need a deep cleaner inside. You actually should go to a mechanic and have them.
That's probably, I forgot to get my oil changed. That's what happened. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's why I felt like fire. It was just burning in there.
There's little combustion happening inside of you.
Did Jack Daniel see you through it, or
No. See, I wasn't drinking Jack, and that was probably part of my problem too.
That is
but
the problem,
I did luckily worked a little bit of that in there, and that dried everything up, and I was okay.
Does any medical professional listen to our show? Because
we need the answers.
they are appalled right now.
Yeah.
They are
Jack Daniels or Robitussin? Which one's better?
That's
for
right.
you?
That's right.
And how much of both should I take at once?
Exactly right. Yeah. Which one first? Is it like Robitussin before Jack never been sicker? What's the rhyme? I need a rhyme. All right, because once I'm feeling it, I need a rhyme to remember. Yeah.
Jack before Tussin, you'd be straight busting.
I love it.
Tussin before Jack,
Yeah.
you'll never go back.
You'll never go back, baby.
Because you'll be dead.
That's right. That's it. You'll be out cold. That'll be the end of it. End of the game for you. Yeah, but luckily, I guess it wasn't until I was feeling better. I think like Friday, something like that, and then yesterday was my first day being completely back to normal, which is gorgeous.
Just in time for your.
Just in time for the show. This is
terrible
actually
trip.
my first beer that I've drank since a week ago. And more, a week and 2 days.
Finally,
something
the
like
shakes can
3 days.
stop.
That's
now.
right. God damn! I can't wait to finally kick these tremors.
It was weird. We recorded my podcast the other day, and I was like, "Is Matt drinking seltzer water?"
Yep, that was it. Just a bunch of seltzer water.
I just assumed you syringed in some Jack Daniels, but
nope,
apparently not.
It was just straight seltzer. Yep, that's it. It was, and it pained me. I've been dying because I haven't been eating anything spicy. Not like all of the things that give me life. So strong coffee. I've been drinking weaker shit. It's just
All
like
of the
everything.
Reasons why your immune system fell apart and you got sick.
This
in
is
the first
it.
place.
This is exactly right. So from now on, well, see, that was the thing that I tried to jump right back into my old routines, And then my body was like, nope, and it just knocked me out.
We're not going to tolerate this moment of
not
health.
right now. Not right now.
We have this one moment of health that we're just going to grab
just
on.
Burned even more. So that was it. I was done with the burning in the chest. I said, all right, fine, you win. I'll give you some time. But now back to all the good stuff.
You refilled that gerbil feeder.
In fact, I've got a little container of fries from a Burger King rest stop, chilling in the car right now, all ready for next weekend. We'll be ready. Whenever I end up going next weekend, I'll be back on the horse, as they say. Horse pills. So
I hope you donate your body to science.
Well, see, funny enough, we were talking about that, but yes,
the world needs this information.
They're gonna start making like a bulletproof vest out of my stomach lining and shit. Yeah, it'll be good. But yeah, so back on the mend and happy to be back, everybody. So it's good to see you all again. So what else is happening? I don't know. Oh, Nightmare After Christmas has been announced, everybody. So this is finally happening again. This is number 9, 8, 9, whatever it is. It's going to be.
Yeah, we are. We're at either 8 or 9.
Yeah, I think it might be 9, but we're going to be at JB Love Draft's brewery, not the little hole in the wall that's in Harrisburg. That's up. The one that we're going to is up in Mechanicsburg, right? Yeah. So that's going to be up there. We're doing the show. All the usual guys will be there. Raph's going to be there. Witch Hazel's going to be there. Or Spellbook's going to be there now. We'll be headlining as usual. We're going to strap down the whole fucking thing and drag it all the way up to Mechanicsburg.
Can we take some applications for some roadies?
Yeah, let's.
If you guys are listening,
if you're listening, you want to
know somebody who wants to do it for free.
Yeah,
because we only. Okay, so it's 5 bands, $3. $3. We have not changed this on the
and I think we're donating the whole thing to some motorcycle riders who lost their arms and legs.
Oh God!
I don't know for sure about this shit, but I did hear something floating around about that. Maybe they haven't lost them yet. I don't know. But yeah. So it's
so for free.
Don't
expect anything. Expect to only spend money on your journey.
Your
up
journey
with
right.
us.
Yeah, you'll get our thanks and maybe we'll say your name on stage or something.
Yeah, we'll give you some. Yeah, we'll give you a shout out.
But yeah, it's a fucking job and a half getting all that shit in there.
It's the Nightmare After Christmas.
It is for us.
The Nightmare
for us.
Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Are you guys bringing like the whole shebang up
the
there?
whole shebang goes.
Shit,
yeah. All the stage props, all the light. Well, not all the lights, but some of the lights.
We play for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And it takes us 6 total hours for this whole ordeal.
Yeah.
And I'm not exaggerating.
Wowzer.
That's a low estimate.
Yeah.
Because it's hours before we come to like put everything together.
Right.
Like actually to disassemble it, put it up, load it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get all of our shit out there. Then we sound check since we're the headliner. We usually get like the chance to sound check.
Yeah. So we backline everything.
It, right. So then we have to set all our shit up here before anybody even shows up.
Yep.
Then we play. Then we go through the whole show. Then we play. Then we tear it all down again.
Right.
Blow it up to Matt's car and then put it all back on.
Drive all the way back home, and then we get out, and it's always freezing cold.
It does.
And we're drenched in sweat, and it's fucking nightmare. But it's happening again, everybody. For all you people to come out and enjoy the show.
If nobody helps us, it's fine.
That's right.
It's just 8 fucking times.
It'll just be another year.
Actually, we've done it more than 8 times. We've done it probably
more than that.
15 times.
Yeah, I was going to say because we've played more than just the nightmare shows. Yeah.
Shit.
But but anyhow, so mark your calendars for whatever date that is. I don't even remember. 29th of January, everybody.
I believe it's the 29th.
So that's that sounds right. Yeah, it's a 20-something.
Go check out Nate's Instagram. Or
we'll have it.
Spellbook Band.
We'll have it out on the on our pages as well. It'll be on our Instagram page and our Facebook page. As I said, I just got back into the state, so once I get everything regrouped tomorrow, I'm going to get all that stuff up and posted. So we'll be back in shape. But so it'll be fun. It'll be great to be back as long as the world doesn't crash and burn between now and then. Of course,
I think people are done with that. I think people are just over it.
Yeah,
I feel like if Ebola started having a resurgence, we'd all just be like, "It's fine."
All right, whatever.
I don't care.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm hoping is maybe since it's a brewery that there might be some easy way to get to where the stage is. Or maybe, fingers crossed, they might have had a little bit of forethought when they built the building, if they built it, to give us some sort of doorway that we can go through rather than having to lug it all the way through, upstairs or some shit like that. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Ain't a damn way that
That's-
happened.
I don't think that happened.
Ain't a damn
I think
You
we're
gotta, you gotta jump through the
There's-
barrels and the tubes.
there aren't
that
even
they use
stairs.
to brew
Yeah.
beer.
That's right.
You
Yeah,
gotta do like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, where
you got to do like a hamster wheel. You got to roll the whole tube all the way there, yeah, and hold it up above your head so
if
that
they
it
could
doesn't
do
get
like
broken.
kind of like a Carrie thing where they shower us in beer at the end.
Now we're
Carrie,
talking.
okay.
Yeah. Because we are going to be on a stage, and there is a duct work that goes over top of us. Maybe they
Yeah.
can fill that with beer.
And then we can shut all the doors and set the place on fire.
Yeah. Now we're talking. Now, all right. I'm getting excited now. Now I'm all right with the work.
It is the nightmare after
That's right.
Christmas.
Guess what, everybody? This is the last one. We're not making it to 10. Yeah.
We should. God damn, that would be a sweet performance.
I'll tell you,
Can
yeah, burn the thing down.
Did you
We
guys
just play burn.
Yeah. There we go. Yep.
Disco Inferno?
Yeah, right.
Did you guys know that my mom used to own a nightclub? It
Really?
was pretty cool. Yeah,
Really?
we used to have like live bands and stuff. It was called Big City.
Okay.
Then it was called the Phoenix, and then it was called the Zodiac Club. I don't know why they changed the name so
Very
much, but it was down
interesting.
on, I think it was on George
The
Street?
Zodiac Club sounds familiar.
Yeah, they had a bunch of big names in there. Like apparently Snoop Dogg was there once.
Really?
And they had what's the band? The Misfits. That was their most
No
successful
shit.
night ever. Was they had the Misfits?
Wow.
Yeah, they call it the $1 Million Night.
Yeah.
So,
Well.
yeah.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then things didn't go so great after that.
That's
with
as it does.
people with drugs and things.
Right.
coming
Yeah,
up.
that happens. Yeah, after the golden age is after the sun is set on the golden age. Yeah, things go a little south.
But yeah, it was super cool growing up in a nightclub. And
I'm
like,
sure.
Yeah, like being in there during the day, we would put on roller skates and just
Yeah.
like go all over the dance floor and shit. And yeah, it was a good time. It was a 16 and older club, so there
Really?
was no alcohol. We had like
Damn.
they had every kind of slush puppy, like a
Oh,
whole wall of slush puppies.
man,
It
that's
was
not a bad
dope.
idea.
I was 7 and I was in heaven. It
Yeah,
was
I'm sure.
amazing.
Yeah.
Damn, man. I wish that place was still around. That
I
sounds
do
fucking
too,
awesome.
man. It was dope. But yeah, the whole premise was like people could come and do whatever it is that they wanted to do without being harassed by alcoholics.
Oh, okay.
That was,
All right, well.
that was the draw of it. And then the Misfits came and shit got wild.
Right. Yeah. That'll
I'm
change
sure
things
the
a little
parking
bit.
lot was a little bit of a different set of
Yeah.
rules. No slush puppies out there.
My grandma owned it first, and I hear them tell me this story all the time. That Snoop Dogg came in and he was really respectful. He's like, "Now I understand that you don't know what I do.
Mhm.
We call it gangster rap,
Uh-huh.
and we do bring in some people that you might not want to be here.
Mhm.
So you'll want to double security when we're here."
Yeah. That's good.
Yep,
That's good. Well, that's it. As long as you gave him a head up.
now
Heads
he's
up.
just a reality TV star.
There
All
you
the
go.
time.
That's it. I saw him on some commercials this weekend on the fucking TV that I couldn't hook my fucking Chromecast up to.
Change the channel
Yeah.
up. I
God
was watching
damn.
you.
That was it. Yeah. Yeah. I was fine with that. I was like, all right, you want a show? Here we go.
I'm about to jerk off
That's
the
right.
Snoop Dogg
That's
all
right.
night long. And Martha Stewart.
That's right. I'm ready.
How have they not made a porn yet?
Who? Snoop Dogg and Martha
Martha
Stewart?
Stewart.
Hey, listen, I'm not ruling this out. I don't think that there's any evidence that it hasn't happened yet.
Isn't that like Rule 34 or something like that?
Yeah.
If it exists, there's a porn of it. There's
Exactly.
definitely.
Exactly
Oh,
right.
for sure.
If there's
no
one
doubt.
for SpongeBob, there's one of Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. Okay.
Jesus
There you
Christ.
go. That's it.
Smoking weed and doing brownies while they're just and this is how we
Absolutely having a
promise.
good
Yep.
time.
Mix up real good,
That's
Martha.
it. Stir that batter, baby. That's
Did you see
gotta
that
do.
they're the spokespeople for Bic lighters now?
Oh, really? Well, that's appropriate.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
Quite
for
appropriate.
candles, and then Snoop Dogg's over here and other stuff.
Yeah.
I saw this in a store recently.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is genius. These
It
two
is.
are like marketing geniuses.
Listen, anytime I see the two of them together, I'm delighted. I don't care. I don't care if they're pandering. I don't fucking care one
it's all
bit.
pandering.
It's, I don't care what they're doing. I don't care if they're doing just a stupid little interview or whatever it is. I love seeing the two of them together because for me, I guess because, it's just like the perfect marriage of these two people should not know each other. They should not be in the same space.
There's one crossover event
Right.
in their lives,
Right.
and that's the fact that Martha Stewart spent a little bit of time in prison for insider trading. The whitest crime you could fucking commit. Okay, and Snoop Dogg hadn't committed a crime,
Right.
not technically, not the kind that you would think,
Right.
Drugs withstanding,
Right.
for a long ass time.
Yeah.
As far as I know, ain't no fucking, I don't know what's that. Who's that guy that killed that? Just like executed the dude, the football player. Eric, what the hell was that guy?
Eric Roberts.
No, Eric Roberts. Yeah, he kicked him to death.
Eric Andre.
Eric Andre.
It's not a team. You don't give a damn about one another.
Nope.
But anyways, yeah, he's not doing anything.
I'm
that's
sure Juan will tell us
newsworthy.
what you're talking about. So, but yeah,
I think it was Aaron Hernandez was that's the name.
There's documents, but you get it.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the TV recorded him murdering one of his people.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Steven Seagal was
Steven
there.
Seagal, tight end.
He was there. Yes. That's his new TV show.
Steven Seagal, tight end. This end is so tight, it can clip a cigar.
A team is not a team if you don't give a damn about each
Yeah,
other.
that's right. Yeah, you got it. You got it right, Steven Seagal.
You got to give a damn about me too.
That's right. That's right. That's why you're my hero, Steven Seagal. All 420 pounds of you. So.
It's crazy. They still give him money to pretend to be athletic. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And he's like, I'm gonna train these police officers how to fucking. And he's like, put your hand out like this. Let me grab you.
Yeah.
Oh, you see how that hurts?
Yeah.
I'm the best.
I'm the best. Don't touch me, though. I just ate. I need a full hour before I get back in the pool. We're in the parking lot.
If you want to see me blow chunks everywhere, then just go ahead and give me a little squeeze like
I dare you, boy. I dare you.
I dare you.
I'm a wreck right now.
We're just a morning disc jockey bullshit
it's perfect,
show.
and I love it. I love it.
Not a single bit of
I
content.
never want it to end.
Tuna can.
Yep,
God,
it's good. That's a beautiful thing. Well, I'll tell you what else is a beautiful thing is weird news. Maybe actually, weird news is probably going to really suck today.
An ugly thing.
There's,
We're gonna just-
listen.
Matt,
We were going.
Believe in yourself. It's gonna be
Miles,
all right.
I lost myself and my belief a very long time ago.
On the Washington Bridge.
On the Washington Bridge. It fucking jumped off as soon as that fucking truck was backing up towards us, going the wrong way.
It's all a dream. The guy backing up with the cones was actually there to like keep people from falling off the hole you broke in the bridge of your death. This is all a dream, Matt. Robitussin-induced dream.
That's right. It was bound to happen. I thought this was my first beer, but it wasn't.
You're gonna wake up on a light cycle in a computer program from 1984.
Oh my God! I cannot wait for Harrison Ford to just tell me to get out of his house. Get the fuck out of my house.
I feel like he tells that to everybody.
He does.
Regardless.
His wife, his maid, everybody.
His wife.
His kids.
Who made this money?
That's right. I make
I
the
make the
money.
money.
All right, internet people. We're going for it here. Weird news time. We're lining her up.
Weird news stories don't have to be good. We can always riff.
Yeah, we're gonna. That's
what our job
There's
is.
like no meat. There's no. Where's the beef? You know,
it's all bread and lettuce.
it's just bread and lettuce.
Condiments.
Yeah, it's like
Not
a,
even good ones either.
what do they call that? A lettuce wrap. It's like a lettuce wrap, but without any meat inside. It's just a salad.
It's a salad that you eat with your hands.
Right. There you go. That's a beautiful thing, right? That's what you want. Okay, let's see here. We're going to get this all queued up for the viewers.
Whoa, there's a drawer in there.
For the viewers like you. Yeah, oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of compartments and surprises around here. You never know what might happen.
It's like an old 1910 mansion in this place.
That's right.
Punch a wall and a bed falls out of the wall.
I've wanted to install some secret passageways, but the walls are too thick.
You already have secret passageways all over.
That's true. Well, the pre-existing ones, yeah.
I don't know what doors go to what. I'm not sure if this is a closet or another
Well, it changes. It's kind of like the Matrix. It depends upon what key you put in the door.
It's like the movie Cube. It's
Yeah,
just
right,
always
exactly
moving.
right. It's always a shift. Yeah, it's like a labyrinth in here.
Sometimes it's a bunch of spikes that come up in your face. Sometimes it's just a regular room full of mentally challenged people who can somehow manage their way out of a cube.
You have no idea how they got there. It's incredible. It really,
how
really
they even
is.
get there? Why would you want to punish a guy who's mentally ill?
What do you mean?
Mentally,
one of the main characters
and
is
Cube.
like
Cube.
disabled.
Yeah,
And
he's mentally disabled.
Been
He's
a
just
long time
always
since
walking
I've seen
around
it.
like this. Like,
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was also kind of actually, I didn't really
Kara
know
loves that
exactly
movie.
why.
I love that movie.
That
Yeah.
movie freaks me the fuck out.
It
Yeah.
scared
It's
the
just weird.
shit out of me when I was
Yeah.
a kid.
It's
Yeah.
so weird. Every time they go in a room, and then some of the rooms are like poison or like
Like
just-
every room has a different trap. Sometimes
Oh.
like, the Cube 3 Hypercube.
Yeah,
Not a good movie.
yeah.
That one's one where it's like another dimension will just like slide through people sometimes. Their
Yeah.
just souls get
Yeah,
fall
that
out.
happens. That happens sometimes.
Oh, you can't make it supernatural.
It's like Casper. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like physics is just you've been murdered by physics.
yeah. That's it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. All right, let's do this weird news. Get this fucking thing killed.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah!
Weird news on the Kickstarter.
Help me, Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise used the witchcraft hold me to get the fire off me! Oh, help me, Oprah Winfrey! Ah!
A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. The human torch is denied a bank loan. The arsonist has sponsorship.
And now with this week's weird news, here's Mulch.
Righty. So for our first story here, before we get started, Juan is confirming it was Aaron Hernandez. Yes. So we've just
Thank you, Juan. Thank you so
Juan,
much.
Juan, our resident fact checker and informant here. It's good to have that little piece. Thank you, Juan, as usual for making sure.
if you're new to the show,
Yeah.
Juan is an integral part.
That's
if
right.
you're not new to the show, you know Juan.
You know Juan.
Actually, Juan's the most important aspect of the show.
Tell the kids.
Yeah, tell him.
Oh God.
Tell him. She wanted to marry me. I didn't even want to.
And she asked me to marry her. And I didn't even want to.
So it's a beautiful thing to have it on tap. Okay, let's start with our first story here. Here we are. Instead of a message in a bottle, it was the decals on a barnacle-covered trash barrel. There's no body in there.
Okay.
Just,
Immediately, I thought there was a body.
Right. Yeah. It's too much Breaking Bad. I think it's making us think
okay.
that. But the barnacle-covered trash barrel showed just how far it had traveled. It had gone all the way from the U.S. coast once again to a beach in Ireland.
Why does everything wash up in
So
Ireland?
we've done, in case you're new to this particular chain of events, we have had several stories about random things. Like everything from bottles to we had what was it, a fucking hard hat, I think at one point
that they found the owner of it.
had gone all the way across the ocean to like Ireland and Scotland and
I think it actually ended up on like the Far East somewhere.
What?
I think it ended up like Thailand or some shit.
What?
Yeah, didn't it?
I don't think
Am I
it got that
misremembering?
far.
Probably.
That's a whole fucking other journey for it to
It's
take.
the other way.
Yeah, that's
like
that
the
was
Pacific out
through
to
the
the other
Panama
side.
Canal.
Yeah, unless it went over the George Washington Bridge. I mean,
It paid tolls and everything.
it was, luckily it's that toll by plate thing like these days, so didn't get any fines, but that was a good thing. But it traveled more than 3,500 miles from home.
Wow. That's
It
more than I've traveled ever.
it came from
almost as far as you drove today.
That's exactly right. It was almost as far. Almost. It didn't go
were
across
you
the
in the
bridge.
trash
though.
barrel?
I might have been. I wish I was. It would have been a lot more comfortable driving across the fucking George Washington Bridge. But the city of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, announced Monday that the waste barrel had somehow washed up in County Mayo.
I think somebody's in trouble.
I think somebody's in big trouble. Yeah, the Emerald Isles northwestern coast. According to the city, Keith McGreal of Ireland wrote,
We don't want your shite out here. Bring all your
"Take
trash
that
back
fucking
here.
rubbish
Fuck you.
bin back."
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So wrote and shared pictures of the bright blue barrel with the city stickers on it. I wanted to share some images of the blue trash barrel with them had been washed up on our local beach on the western coast of Ireland. He wrote, according to the exchange. We spotted the stickers and thought it would make a good news story. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the caliber of the stories we're going to cover today.
Okay, imagine being that mad.
Yeah, right.
About a piece of trash
Yeah.
that comes up on your beach.
Tired of this fucking trash. They're right back
Myrtle
into the
Beach, where is it?
At the very least, all the trash was contained in a barrel. So it wasn't like it spilled out, a whole bunch of like plastic and other pollutants.
Well, but if it did, the barrel's closed on the top or open on the top.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, they're always. Well, how the fuck are you going to put the trash in it if it's not open on
I
the
thought
top?
it was sealed up.
How are you going to put trash in the trash can?
Wait, is this more of a trash can than like some sort of barrel destined for disposal?
It's toxic waste.
It's toxic waste.
Ninja Turtle juice. in there.
Ninja Turtle juice. Yeah, now we got Irish Ninja Turtles. What the fuck to do with them?
There's an army of Irish Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
out
right,
there.
exactly right. Yeah, they got Mr. Splinter.
Mr. Splinter.
Yeah, what a mess that
They
is.
just drink Jameson, eat pizza all day.
They're eating fucking shepherd's pie. That's all they're really doing. They don't even do pizza over there. Shepherd's pie and Jameson. That's
they have haggis and
right. Exactly right. That's what they do.
They eat whatever's too slow to run.
Yeah, right. That's exactly right. That's basically what their meals consist of. Yeah. Yeah, that's all there is. City officials wrote that saying that the barrel must have been carried away by the Gulf Stream during a major wind or storm event. Typical answer there. We typically remove trash containers from the beach before a hurricane, but this one apparently it had a mind of its own. What are we going to do? We're Americans. We're not going to accept the blame. It's all your fault, Ireland.
You fucked this up.
It's your fault. Yeah, way to go. That's right. Yeah.
We stuck you in the ghettos when you showed up here. You're not even here, and we're still going to be prejudiced.
That's
against
exactly
you.
right.
Yeah, a bunch of leprechaun.
Oh, what's that?
gold,
You got a trash
Gordon.
bin from us? You deserve it.
You are trash.
That's
It's
right.
full
there
of
you go.
potatoes.
It's full
Enjoy.
of potatoes. Enjoy. Yeah.
This is where we keep the luck of the Irish in these United States.
Yep. So they said that they'd already had a city employee volunteer come to fetch. So the city paid for somebody to go to fucking Ireland to get their trash can back. What bullshit is this?
Government employees.
That's
dude.
it, man.
They don't waste money at all. What are you
No
talking
way.
about?
This is good. This is well spent dollars
I
right
feel
here.
like all you got to do is throw the Fighting Irish Guy sticker on it and make it its own trash can
That's
out there.
all you got. Just
It's a
overlay
can.
it. Put one on top.
It's
Look
meant
at-
for trash.
That's what we did when we came to this country. We're like, no. This is ours.
You see this rock?
See this?
And the Santa Maria?
That's right. Yeah.
And all this is
right.
mine
That's
now.
right. Do you really want to go back towards the George Washington Bridge? I don't think so. All right. This is ours.
My
now.
land. This land is my land.
This is my land. That land is your land.
But
Get the fuck out of my yard. Yep. Where I cut off your hand, so it's all right. That's how it goes. It's a different song, but that's it. So here we go. This is a fun one.
Holy shit.
That's a scary fucking picture.
Yeah. So a Florida man said his 2-year-old son alerted him to the presence of a quote unquote turtle in the sewer outside of a restaurant. As he looked into the drain, he found that it was actually occupied by a very large alligator.
I hate to say it, that's a crocodile, bro.
Yeah. This is like this seems like it's from like an RPG or something like that. Like you got to walk up and like click on the X button when you get in front of the little green light there. Even though
I think it's like a child's ball. This is a very
it could be
terrifyingly.
ball.
Oh, I
proposed
thought it was
picture.
like I thought it was a fucking like a little orb from the lens flare.
No, that's a kid's ball. A kid's right in there and he goes, look, a turtle.
Yeah, there's a turtle.
It very well might be. But this looks like if Pennywise was a reptilian.
Yep, that's basically what we're looking at
This
there.
is picture of the year for me. This composition is terrifying.
It's rough. It's
It
definitely.
looks like it's premeditated.
It does. It absolutely does. Yeah, look.
That's who you pay the toll to.
That's right. That's the Cuomo Bridge going over top of there. That's what that is. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Gator man with a ball just
Yeah,
hanging
he's just
out.
waiting for a good time. And here we are. I forgot to add that to the fucking stream. There you go, internet
Now you you
people.
can see it.
Now you can see this terrifying thing. You didn't miss anything on the first one story there. So Joe Brenner said he was outside of the Cantina restaurant in Jacksonville when his 2-year-old son spotted something in the sewer. He looked down into the sewer outside of the restaurant and said, "There's a turtle there." And I said, "Well, not quite, son."
That's a murder machine
lo and behold, this death machine of a reptile was looking up at them from the sewer. The video was later recorded that is featured on certain sites that has the toddler greeting the reptile, "Hello, Mr. Alligator." So
I think Dad needs to do a little bit more animal research with his child.
Well, he needs a little bit more help there.
Clearly not a biology major.
Yeah, right.
Just because it's got scales don't mean it's a sweet little turtle. In fact, turtles are kind of dangerous too.
They can be. Yes, the snapping turtles especially. Yeah, and they get fucking big. Those are the dinosaurs that are
200 years old.
Absolutely
and ready to
right. Yeah, that's it. Bring it on.
Fuck.
Bring it
I mean,
on.
if I ever get so close to you, if I ever catch up to you, I'm gonna fuck you so hard. If I ever catch you,
I'll tell you, it's the Cuomo Bridge all over again. So speaking of Cuomo Bridge all over again, a school in Saskatchewan, Canada, experienced an unusual interruption when a moose ran through the large glass window and crashed into a classroom.
Holy!
He's looking out like, I did that.
Yeah. Like, shit. This isn't my house.
Oh, that's my bus.
God damn. Yeah, I'm going to be late.
Don't hold the bus. Hold up.
I got a track meet today. The witness, James Melnick, said that she was dropping her 2-year-old son off for his daycare, which is attached to the school in Saskatoon, when the moose crashed into the classroom just across the hall. The school said the before school program was just wrapping up in the room when the moose shattered the window and ran into the classroom.
I'm kind of more concerned with what's going on in this picture. Sorry, listening audience, you can't hear it. There's a microwave in the classroom.
There is,
which is a unique thing, but it just says "let" on the cover above it. There's
what else is happening? It looks like maybe avocados. Yeah, they got to be down there. Hello Kitty, we see there. There's a diamond
turkey.
Is that a hand turkey? Yeah, there's a hand.
A chemical warning over the microwave.
Yeah. And there's fucking blood on the floor down there. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. Oh my God. I'm assuming it's moose blood. It
better be moose
you're
blood.
Assuming, but you're wrong.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, we haven't finished the story yet. We don't know if all the kids made it out. Well, the school said they were just wrapping up when the moose entered the room on Thursday morning. The students were safely ushered out of the room as the dazed animal slumped to the ground.
He knocked himself out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He's like a Tom Cruise stunt gone wrong.
Yeah, he looks just like
blood all over the floor.
Yeah,
covered in fur. Yeah. Children scared are all around him and shattered glass all over the floor.
Right.
Everything looks wet too. Yeah. Why is everything wet?
Why is it so wet?
It's from all the tears. Yeah, everybody's.
Where's Saskatoon and why is it so wet?
I'm so mad about this. Fuck! They're so dirty!
So the Saskatoon Public School said one child sustained minor injuries that did not require medical attention.
Looks like it did.
Probably the kid right there. The one right by the window.
Yep, he only needed minor attention because he was dead.
He had a big piece of glass stick out of his head like that.
It was like, I feel fine. Yeah. The moose was tranquilized by authorities and then released outside of the city.
Meaning they hit it in the head with a bat.
Just beat it to death. Yeah. Like, all right, he's subdued. Get him out of here. Sorry. Yeah.
These fucking moose are crazy as fuck.
They are, man.
You would think an animal that big and like seemingly docile looking would have been like somewhat domesticated in some way. Like they would have used them like camels or something because they kind of look like they're big old camels.
Dude, no,
tall though, man.
Moose are responsible for most of the people who get hurt in the woods. Moose are fucking mean, and that is a tiny moose.
Yeah, that's not a very big moose.
Usually
and
like
that thing is
12
huge.
feet tall. Yeah,
that thing's easily bigger than any of us.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Just standing on his 4 legs there.
Not Andre the Giant, though. I watched Princess Bride because that was also on TV.
Do you see Andre the Giant in this room?
No, but I'm saying he could come up there and he could wrestle him. That would be like Godzilla versus like King Kong.
I wish I could see that now. Damn. I'd love to see him wrestle a moose. He's probably strong enough to take one down.
I'm sure he did
his
some
hands
shit
were
like
this
that.
big.
Yeah, he had to
with
have.
a beer in hand too.
Oh my God, yeah, easy. Two beers.
He'd drink like two
between all the
cases real
fingers.
quick and be like, let me get a little buzz on.
Yeah,
before I
yeah.
do this.
Anybody want to
loosen up? Yeah. Hello, lady. So officials said that the rest of the school day continued as normal because this is a regular day in Canada.
Yep.
We're not going to cancel classes.
Yeah, but one little moose flies through the window. We think we're going to stop class for the day?
Do you stop this whole school when a bird flies through the window down south in America? No, we don't stop either when a moose flies through the window. Yeah,
We'll just give the kids an extra ration of beer.
That's it. The real question is, there's a sidewalk there. None of these look like doors to me. It looks like they're all panes of glass, like a window. What was the moose supposed to do? He came down the sidewalk.
This is another great picture in the sense that I feel like this composition is more like this moose has maybe lost his temper. He's lost his way.
Yeah, exactly right.
I think he's destroyed this window. He's looking out at the bus like a way out.
Yep.
People are just walking down the street outside the window like they don't even care that a moose is in a school.
It's Saskatchewan. What do you expect?
He got a B- on his biology exam because he couldn't identify an alligator versus a crocodile.
Exactly right.
And he's mad.
He was devastated. He was devastated by his grade. He's
And
like,
now
my dad's going to be pissed.
He's reflecting on it now in this moment of
And the
calm.
worst part is because he broke the window, he can't even see his reflection. That's the fucked up part.
You can't even see himself. It's all cracked.
It's all cracked and shattered, just like he feels inside.
He's like, who am I?
Yeah, he's not sure what's going on.
This is why people pay thousands of dollars for art, by the way.
It's true. I'll tell you why else people pay thousands of dollars without knowing what's going on. Maribel Solido brought a new pup from a small shop in central Lima, Peru, believing it was a young dog. Nope. The animal, which they called Run Run, initially played happily with the other dogs in the neighborhood, but as it grew up, signs emerged that something wasn't right. Well, Run Run showed a real passion for chasing and killing ducks and chickens.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Which was a move that angered the local community. The pet turned out to be an Andean fox, which has thin hind legs, a bushy tail, and a pointed head and prominent ears.
So this fox is a pet, and it's like living. It's owned by someone and it's living with them.
Yeah, but they thought it was a dog.
And they thought it was a dog.
Like, it's weird. My dog's getting out and killing all of my neighbors'
This dog really likes poultry.
That's right. It's like my dog is like a fucking, during the daytime, he kind of looks like a human man. And then at night, he just goes out, he just is covered in blood. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this dog. Yeah. He used to play with the kids in the neighborhood. It was fine. And now the neighborhood's real quiet. So Run ran away from home a few days ago, and ecological police and officials.
Ecological?
Yep.
Can we get the Law and Order Ecological Department?
Yes, of course we can.
Please,
they're always available.
Yes,
that's right.
That's what this segment of Weird News is.
That's exactly right. It's
police.
ecological, however you want to go for it. I mean, we're in Peru, so you never know what they have over there. We get so used to our particular departments here in America, but we have to keep our minds open to the ecological possibilities. So we're going to double down. The ecological police and officials of the State National Forest and Wildlife Service, which is their abbreviation, by the way, is C4. Just in case you didn't figure that out, are now looking for him to take him to a special center or zoo. We had the thought that he was a purebred puppy. Yeah, that's absolutely it. Who added that her teenage son.
Purebred?
Yeah.
They thought it was a purebred dog.
Oh, yeah, it's a purebred dog.
Oh, it looks so pure and unadulterated.
This is my Great Pyrenees.
That's why it kind of looks like a cat. Yeah, right, exactly.
Something similar what's happened to me.
Yeah.
We used to have ferrets, lots of ferrets. I think I've had 13 ferrets in my life. A lot of ferrets.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Sometimes
Baker's dozen.
They crossbreed ferrets with various weasels.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
We got one that was a fucking cunt.
Ooh.
He was the worst. He hated me.
Yeah.
And it turns out he was not a ferret. He got to be about twice the size of the other
God
ferrets.
damn.
And he would just chase me
Man.
through the house, and he would bite and draw blood. Like, he was fucking vicious. We called him Joey.
At least he didn't turn into a luck dragon and start flying around the house.
I'm in the sky now.
The tell is he changed colors with the seasons.
Damn.
Like, it's winter. Why are you white
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Ferrets don't do this.
Like, don't get this thing wet. I don't know what's going to happen.
We fed him after midnight. That was the problem.
Jesus, yeah, that's it. Well,
Do you feel like that was because it was more because he was like trapped in an enclosed space, or do you think it was part of his nature to just kind of be aggressive?
I think he was a mixture of both, but he just wasn't quite right. Like, it was my stepsister's, so she was the one who kept him most of the time, and he was totally cool with her.
Oh,
but
okay.
she would just put him down, and he'd be like, Miles, fuck you.
Yeah, right.
And he would just come after me.
Yeah.
And like, there's times I'd be in the shower and he'd like creep in. But one day I was just showering and he fucking bit my toe and I couldn't get him off.
Damn.
And he was a son of a bitch.
Man, like a pit bull.
Yeah, he was awful. He was just fucking, he was a terrible creature.
He was the devil.
Man, that's it. That was
Yeah,
the
I thought you were going to say that.
Yes, I don't trust anyone named Joey anymore.
That's right. It's all over for you, Joes. Yeah.
All you Joeys
That's
are
right.
rodents with bad attitudes and bad tempers.
That's it, just in case you hadn't figured it out yet. Well, the woman added that her teenage son bought the animal as a pet for the equivalent of $13.
Some fucking bumpkin grabbed a fucking fox.
Yeah.
Sold it like a purebred
Yep.
for only $13.
Yeah.
And then this family raised and became like attached to a fox.
Black Friday deal.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why she was selling the animal. A lady told us that it had eaten 3 of her large guinea pigs, lamenting that she had to pay the owners for the dead animals.
Does a guinea pig ever have a nice peaceful death?
No.
Never.
They always go belly up in some horrible way. In this case, getting literally gulped whole by
They get
a
baked
fox.
under the heat lamp and they explode like a balloon. There's always some shit that gets stuck on one of the wheels. They get thrown clear.
They get caught on the radiator and they just melt down.
In Peru, you legally aren't allowed to own one guinea pig. You have to have them in groups because they will die of anxiety. If you only have one.
There we
But
go.
You asked me, plenty of people have one. And they
Whatever,
always
yeah.
fucking get eviscerated by cats. And
Yeah,
shit.
oh my God.
Absolutely,
Dude,
yeah.
if anything the size of a guinea pig gets into my house or smaller,
Yeah.
my cat will hunt it down.
It's going to be the end of
and
it.
destroy it. One time, I think I told Matt this story, but one time there was a moth flying around in my house, and I'm like, I'm just a big old like fucking Smokey the Bear. I love wildlife. I don't care. I don't want to interfere with its life. A moth flew on my knee, and I was like, "Hey, little moth." He just sat there for a second. He flew across the other side of the room. My cat found him and just ate him right out the sky. I was like, oh my God.
Like a fucking sea monster in Jurassic Park. Just came right up to her, right out of the air.
I was like, well,
Moths are my spirit animal, so it totally makes sense that a pussy would just come up and just.
That's right. It's all
Just like me, all the time.
Yeah.
be it flame or pussy,
That's
either
right.
way, it's your demise.
It's all going to be over. And so that wraps it up for us.
That's it?
For weird
So-
news. That's it. I
Dude,
told you.
You said they weren't going to be good, so I wrote down my 3 favorite weird news segments from your show.
Bring it on.
Oh
Miles.
wow!
Give us something.
This makes me
Yeah.
feel like
I'm a
we
fan.
do
guys.
stuff-
This makes me feel like something's wrong.
something feels wrong right now.
So I listen to a lot of Friends podcasts, and I'm not gonna lie, some of you have shitty shows. So the moment that I knew I liked your show was you guys covered a guy who climbed up like a 20-foot pole and lived in a basket for like 90 days.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, top of the pole
I
guy.
love
remember
that
that.
guy.
Yeah.
That was a great. You guys talked about him for like half a fucking hour.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, he became a character. Yeah.
Another one was the Jerky Man, a guy who like killed somebody and turned him into beef
yeah.
jerky.
No, I don't even know whatever happened with that.
What happened to that was it turned out to not be true.
Okay, well that's better. That's better
I
now.
looked it up. And I was like, I need to know.
Because that fucking guy looked like he would make beef jerky out of people.
Terrifying. You look like Brian Posehn, an orc out of Band.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. God damn.
And then my last one is Liam Neeson pisses his pants all the time.
Man, this is still an unsolved mystery.
I have trouble grappling with this like every day.
Yeah.
I
Listen, Netflix, are you listening? This needs to be on Unsolved Mysteries next season.
Yes, like you guys couldn't land on, is it PM Neeson or Liam Peason?
Right, exactly.
There's too many good puns.
It depends upon whether it's a weekday or not. That's how it determines. I think that's the determining
PM
factor.
Neeson for the week
That's
and
right.
Liam Peason on the weekends.
That's right, because he's about having a good time.
I'm all about just pissing myself drunk,
That's right.
crazy, and just silly.
But can you, I still maintain that that's a brilliant strategy. Like, if you acquire fame without wanting it,
Just start pissing your pants.
every time somebody's like, hey, can I get an autograph? Just like, yeah, sure. And just stare at them as you piss your pants. Just like, do you have a pen? Yeah.
Just put your leg over.
Yeah,
by
right.
their leg.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Come down.
Like, yeah, sure thing, buddy. Yeah. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture. You hold them in real close.
I'm trying to think of a scenario where you would acquire fame without wanting it, but some kind of heroics or something, right?
Well, I guess more like I think it's more about if you want to be an actor, but you don't really like it's a personal endeavor.
You love to entertain, and you feel fulfilled by doing it,
right?
But you don't want to be famous for it,
right?
But yet you get famous for it.
Well, I think it's kind of like what happened with Marlon Brando, where he just become a massive asshole to everybody. Where it's like I think he wanted to be an actor and famous and stuff, but then when everybody started bothering him all the time, it's just like, fucking leave me alone.
Well, these days, I mean, it's a whole different scenario back in his day, because you were on the teetering on the edge of like film actor celebrity status,
right?
Whereas you used to just be an actor for like local entertainment, and that was like your calling, and you just, the audience was small.
Right.
Then it started becoming more of like a world stage. Same thing with like football back in those days.
Yeah, sure.
Nowadays, people have fucking TikTok.
Everybody
thinks they're worth paying attention to.
Right.
We don't have any illusions in this show.
No,
we don't.
I was going to say we are talking into microphones right now.
We actively try to deter people from listening to us.
We're Marlon Brando.
We're Marlon Brando now.
I'll tell you, this is going to sound pathetic as fuck, and I don't care because I just do the show for
because we're Marlon Brando.
I'm Marlon Brando. I listen to my own show and I laugh at the jokes we make.
Yes, absolutely.
What is it Bill Murray says? He says everyone who says they want to be rich and famous should try just being rich first.
Yeah. There you go.
No doubt.
That's it.
If I had a wish, and when I was younger, I used to think like I would like the accolades of like, kind of like a greater group of people or the world or whatever. I'd like to be famous. Nowadays, fuck no.
No.
I'd rather just be rich and anonymous.
Yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'll do it from my cave.
And I'm going to buy a purebred fox.
Yeah, that's right. A purebred fox.
All your chickens.
You're not going to have a fucking guinea pig or a chicken for miles. It's going to all go to fucking hell. Everything. It's all just going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to move to the very tippy top of the George Washington Bridge. And I'll see you next time on another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Miles from the Disc Dump Podcast. Check it out.
Check it out.
Please go listen to Miles.
Greg, give us some more, Miles. Tell us some more things. Tell us more things.
You guys are going to be on every episode for the next 2 months.
We are.
You guys monopolized it a little bit because we wanted to talk about the Alien franchise, and it turns out there's more of those than I thought there were.
There's a couple.
There's a couple of them.
Quite expansive.
I wanted to talk about 2 per episode, and then it's not doing justice to the franchise. So for the rest of the year, the Disc Dump Podcast with Matt, and maybe Chris.
Yeah, right. Now Chris is dead.
Get him out. He's dead. He's long
Chris
dead.
never existed in the first place.
That's exactly right. Can't have somebody on who's been gone forever. Right. It's just erased from existence. But yes, so I guess that's it.
That's it.
I guess we're done.
Thanks for watching, listening, guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
everyone. Get out of here. Go find something better to do with your life. You've already wasted an hour. That's all that we begged you not to. We told you up front that this was going to be a terrible episode, that the weird news was going to be terrible, but you listened anyway, and you have nobody to blame but yourself. And if you come back next week, Listen, you chose this. You chose this.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. Exactly.
The
right.
only difference between our ending and the ending of Ferris Bueller's Day Off is the fact that we lack vehicular manslaughter.
Right. Exactly. Right. Exactly.
You can feel good about
right.
yourself when we tell you to fuck off.
Greg just got here and he says he wins. You're exactly right.
You
That's
win.
Exactly right.
Way to go, Greg.
Yep.
You've spent the least amount of time here. Therefore, you have gained the most.
That's right. You've gained the most by wasting the least. And that's what it's all about when you travel. You know, you got to remember, you try to minimize the loss, maximize the gain. I don't know what else. Thanks to our new Patreon supporter, by the
Who
way.
the hell
Oh,
is that?
yeah.
I forget. I shouldn't write the name down. I mean,
Somebody that we don't. That
Next
I don't
week.
know.
yeah, next week we'll talk
We'll
about.
shout you out next time, Patreon supporter.
But thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna.
Thank you so much.
This
you.
is starting to get fucking weird. People are actually doing it. I don't know why. I didn't put the thing up. I guess I should put it up now on the screen. But let's see here. I'm going to put it up just for like 3 seconds because we're going to be done soon. But yeah, if you want to be a Patreon supporter for some reason, I don't know why you would, but you can. It's the Kickstart. Well, you can do the tiny URL /Kickstart M and M. You have to spell out end though. AND MAND.
Otherwise, we get sued by Mars.
Then M&M Mars comes after us, and we don't have that kind of money anymore.
We can't fight Martians.
We don't have that many Patreon supporters yet.
We need an army first.
We've got a whole level to fight M&M Mars.
we need your support
that's right.
to fight
M&M.
M&M.
We gotta fight them off. Whatever we can do to not lose ourselves in the moment. You know.
Literally supporting anything that's not Joe Rogan is probably a good use of money. So
That's
my opinion.
That's all I gotta say is don't take the fucking George Washington Bridge anywhere.
If you've learned one thing from this
That's
week,
all you need to
it's
take
that.
away. That's all I needed to say today.
All right, bye.
All right, internet
All over the
people.
George Washington Bridge.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. All three of you, which is we know Juan's here. Juan, thank you. Greg, if you're still here, I think you're one of the people. Greg, and I think Nikki's the other one. Nikki, if you're the other one, thank you all for watching as usual, joining us for this complete train wreck of
Just
whatever the fuck happens.
Nonsense.
We made it through.
Nonsense. But Miles made it better.
Miles made it better. Absolutely.
sure.
Guys,
Having
Sure.
Thanks for having me.
yes, thanks
man.
for
We love
being
having you.
on, and yeah, check out the disc dump so you can listen to
Yes, please go
us.
listen to Miles' show. Miles has a superior show because it has real structure.
yes.
It has a point and it has direction. I actually feel like I almost feel like I'm funnier on Miles' show a lot of times because we have like
I drag you along.
Something,
with
yeah, right.
you give me boundaries. I need boundaries. Otherwise, it's just spilling over.
Yeah, it's and the beautiful thing is I don't have to talk all the time.
That's true.
I can just sit here and be quiet and just
Isn't
chime
it
in
great?
when I have
You
reason.
get to play my role.
That's a beautiful thing to switch. It's like I feel like I'm Lindsay Lohan and you are Jamie Lee Curtis.
It's the Parent Trap.
I thought you were going to say, I'm Lindsay Lohan
Yeah.
and you are Lindsay Lohan.
That's right, exactly right. That's exactly what it is. I stand corrected. All right,
Freaky Tuesday.
Freaky Tuesdays all over again.
We're gonna shoot you to death.
We gotta
Goodbye.
go. We gotta go.
Bye-bye.
See you later, everybody. Thank you.